Yeah, no, back in 2007. So,
All right, a couple years back.
We first came here, so.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember when the team changed over from, I believe it was the IHL to the AHL, so.
You were here that first season in the AHL.
Yeah.
Wow, and you're back to bring them to a championship or something.
It'd be nice, yeah. I know we lost that year to the Wolves in the second round in Game 7, and they ended up cakewalking right to the finals and won it. So I think kind of whoever won that series was going to win the whole thing that year. So it was, but it was a good year. We had a lot of good players.
How important is it to you to come back and win here?
Yeah, it'd be exciting. I want to still play at a high level, and I know I'm capable of, and come back to an organization I'm familiar with. So at this point in my career, and still think I have a lot of hockey left, it seems like it was a good opportunity for me.
As a veteran on this team, what do you think you can bring and add to the younger guys in the room who are just getting their legs under them with their careers?
Maybe give them a different perspective and things that I've been through, and hopefully as well on the ice help with things, just like they're probably going to help me with things. So, but overall, I think I'm just going to be me, and hopefully that rubs off everywhere I've ever gone. And when I'm healthy, the team has always done very well, and I think that's, hopefully it's no different than here. I come here and play at a high level and play healthy and help this team win.
Inside, you still scratching and clawing and wanting some more NHL time? You still feel like you've got that in you?
I know I got it in me, but at my age it becomes, I know I'm good enough to play in the NHL, but when you're 33, the opportunities seem to dwindle because of obviously the younger player, and that's just the way it is. But at some point, if something comes, I'll figure that out then. But right now I'm here, and I'm excited about playing here and hopefully getting off to a great start.
Coach was talking earlier about your evolved leadership and how that's going to morph into this season. Obviously, training camp, hitting the ground running with over 30 guys on that roster. But for you, what might be different in terms of a leadership role that you're expected to maybe take on this year and try and progress in those situations?
Well, usually it's the age. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't know what the next oldest guy after me is, but pretty young group. So it almost felt like I was in like a college atmosphere when I walked in there today. It made me feel pretty young again.
Sorority.
Yeah, it's frat house. I don't know. A lot of the guys, they're just coming out of college or junior, and they're at the start. So it's I'm just, like I said, I'm going to be me. I don't think I'm going to change too much who I am. Obviously, they can come talk to me if they ever do, but I think I've always kind of been that kind of player and guy as a teammate. But overall, it's I'm just going to be me, and nothing's going to change, and hopefully that rubs off on guys, and we have a great season.
It's probably a unique feeling to see a Kris Kunitz and a Brian Campbell, guys that you're pretty familiar with, be on the coaching side of things now, and you're still plugging away as a player and still trying to contribute on the ice.
Yeah, I played against and with those guys for a long time, and even Colleton, we grew up playing against each other as kids, and he's from about an hour away from where I'm from, so kind of being on the ice at the same time, and he's your head coach now. It's something that's, you remember the start of your career, and now you kind of remember where you're at, and where most of the guys are at now it seems like a lot of my old teammates are coaches and not playing as much anymore, but it is a different time in my career, and I'm just excited to still be able to play hockey at a high level.
Last year, with all the changes that happened and you kind of following that, were you surprised at how fast everything happened a year ago, and how do you assess where things are now from top to bottom with the coaching changes and everything?
Yeah, it's good. I think mix-up is always good, especially from the coach. I think over time sometimes the message can run dry, and so it was good to see that they bring in a guy that's kind of worked his way through the organization, and someone that all the guys seem to respect a heck of a lot, and he's got a new view of the game and a new voice. So change is never a bad thing. I know as players we seem to change a lot, and sometimes you see coaches change at the same thing because you do need to hear something new and you need to learn new things. So I think last year you saw them struggle a little bit at the start, but once they got the message and understood the new way to play, you saw that the Hawks played a lot better, and it filtered down into the system. So I think it was a great thing.
Chance for you to rack up some pretty numbers here at this level and really kind of showcase your skills a little bit?
That's I'd like to still play at a high level and play as many minutes as I can, and whatever that comes down to, and whatever Kinger sees for me, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I would like to come down here and play at a high level and hopefully help the team and offensively and in whatever situation they need me.